Hi, my lovely people. Y'all, it is so much going on out here in these YouTube streets. I am trying to keep up. But, baby, the first thing I want to say is that we are going live tomorrow. I know y'all probably like, what you say, Storm? Yes, by the end of the night, I will have the live set up. We are going live tomorrow. We are going to talk about it, but we got to get into it today because tomorrow may bring a whole bunch of other stuff on top of it, all right? So let's get right on into it. Baby, where do we start but at the beginning? All right, so here goes Jasmine. Everything yesterday was cool, calm, and collect, all right? It was just y'all gravy, okay? There was some things going on, but nothing that involved Jasmine. But Jasmine hits the live button. She was tired. She was at her breaking point. She was about to unlive herself. She was about to lose it. She was about to jump, y'all. That's what she got on here to say. I mean, what a prime opportune time for Jasmine to get on here because she wanted sympathy, okay? Now, honey, she blamed everybody but herself in that live, all right? It was the reactors. They bullying her. Stop the harassment. Stop doing this. Stop doing that. And I have said this numerous times before. Don't blame it on reactors, honey. Don't blame it on reactors that you have roaches. Don't blame the reactors for the men that you choose to have children with. Don't blame the reactors for the men you choose to lay up in your house. You can't blame the reactors for your children always outing you. You can't blame the reactors for you not feeding your children. You can't blame the reactors for you making friends with people that you know ain't even your friends on this here app. We can't make it up. Don't blame us. But honey, it just got worse and worse and worse. She just felt like she could not stay off live yesterday. It was, leave me alone. Y'all stop. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. I knew this was coming. I knew Jasmine was going to have this breakdown moment. I didn't think it would be yesterday because of other things going on out here in the YouTube streets. I did not really think that it would be yesterday. But I guess she thought she would think that she could get in where she could fit in, right? So she got on here and was acting a complete plum fool. I knew it. When she clicked that button and was crying and I'm going to unline myself and I'm going to do this. And y'all, I just really think I'm Beyonce out here in the YouTube streets because if I quit YouTube, they still going to come take pictures of me in my house. Baby, I almost fell out. Y'all almost fell out when she said that. Girl, who you think you is? Rihanna or something? Who do you think you are that somebody wants to come to your house and take pictures if you quit YouTube? Oh, man, that's a whole nother story in its own. But let me just say this. Like I said, I knew it, right? This is something that we have seen before. When she was not friends with Chrissy anymore, remember said she was ready to jump off the balcony, baby. She was ready to go head first into the cement concrete. Remember she sat up against that wall and she cried and she pouted and them nostrils got big and that face swelled up and she was having a nervous breakdown because she had lost a friend. So we knew it was coming because her and Olivia is into it, right? We knew that when someone talked about Chris, she was going to take it a little bit further. Because, see, it was sad when she lost Chrissy. But now you got somebody talking about Chris. So we knew it was going to be worse. And I'm going to say this. Shame on you, Jasmine. Shame on you. Your kids are with their father. Well, let me say this. The Davis four. Okay? They with their daddy. You still got Legendary. You're over there going through all of this by yourself because we now know that your man has flew the coop and he disappears for days. Okay? He disappears for days. He not coming home. It is just a mess over there. Jasmine, girl, the more and more I listen to it, she talking about, I don't know what to do. Well, I'm going to give you some advice really quick, Jasmine. If your life, okay, versus YouTube, your life versus YouTube, honey, you should choose your life, okay? Now, I know that you got a little bit of slowness going on over there, okay? But it should be a common denominator, a common factor that you say YouTube is bringing you all this drama, all this heartache and everything else. So maybe you should use that college degree and go and do something else. I don't understand why you feel like you can't walk away from YouTube. Honey, I'm sorry, you're not that important. They ain't going to stalk you. They ain't going to wonder where you are. And they'll just move on to reacting to someone else, okay? I'm sorry. I'm here to say it because that's what I'm going to do. All right? Yeah, just hang your head up. Because every time you try and get in the ring, you lose. I said that, baby. But before Jasmine could get her day over with, honey, before she could get her day over with, we had Olivia trying to go live. The first live, she wasn't talking about nothing, right? She wasn't talking about absolutely nothing. It was the same old yak, yak, smack, smack, boopity, boop, bop shit we've heard before. But then, here came the 1-2 punch. Olivia thought she was coming out with that 1-2 punch combo, baby. So let's introduce the contenders, all right? Over here with the Sally Jessy Raphael old throwback wig, Ike and Tina Turner review. Baby, we got the bitter baby mama Olivia Johnson coming in at over 300 pounds and counting. Dr. Nazardin's next patient on the next reality show of broke, lost, no kids, and just trying to be something. All right. Then over here, we have Dingbat Dukes, who can't even contend in any ring. We have half of a brain, slowness, and about to unlive herself. All right. Let's get into this. I'm trying not to laugh, babe. Now, Olivia got out there and she was, hinting at stuff. So let's just talk about a few things she hinted at. She hinted that Chris is disappearing and he doesn't come around. He's always visiting. That the car was actually repossessed. Now, wait a minute. We got to go back. Y'all. Let's have some fun.
Good morning. A lot of you guys are also asking questions about Chris's car. A lot of y'all follow me and y'all seen that I shared his post because we're trying to find his car. Some people think it got repoed. I'm just like, we just paid our car note. We just paid the car notes. They didn't get repoed, trust me. We're actually at the car place now because our cars have trackers on them, and it's just so freaking much, y'all. It's so much. They're like, oh, well, you need to call we had already called the police last night. Everything got called. Called them. Called the police and dealt with all that. Got the case number, everything. And we just had to wait till the car company opened up, which is just crazy that they don't have an after-hour number for when certain things like this happen. I thought that was crazy. But, we called, and when they opened up, we called this morning, and they were like, oh, well, the police has to call us. And we're like, they said, we can't give you the location of the vehicle right now. The police got to call us.
Baby, so the worst acting award, the worst lying award goes to Jasmine Ding Dong Duke. She wins that round, baby. She came out here lying good. She was out there at the car lot. Oh, they done stole the car, y'all. The kids stole the car. They was young like Caitlyn, y'all. I done called the cops. I done did this. I done did that. I got the case number. I got the police report. Now, Jasmine, honey, you better come out here with some receipts because, honey, this is something we already knew, that the car was repo. But, honey, you said you called the cops. You said that you have the police report. You have everything. Honey, I think you better put that on your community post, but I don't think that's ever going to exist. So we're going to just move on from it, right? Okay. Now, then she says there was a candle thrown that almost hit Legendary. She also said that Chris wants to leave, right? Chris wants to leave, but he wants to take Legendary with him. So Jasmine wants to keep Chris around. Honey, let me tell you something. I don't know where Olivia is coming up with some of this because I'm going to say this. Her tea was cold, okay? The tea was cold. But Chris taking Legendary, Jasmine shouldn't even believe that. If he's leaving, he has nowhere to live. He has nowhere to go. It was also said that he does have a job somewhere, but he does odd jobs. Something I'm thinking along the lines of maybe a construction site here or there, some painting, maybe flipping a burger here or there. But he quits it so much. He just doesn't know what to do with himself because he has a backup plan. His backup plan is Jasmine. He also has a check coming in every month, every time they post on Extra Jazz and Chris, because the money's going into Chris's account. So he needs to not have a job, okay? So my whole thing is, Jasmine, if she even told Olivia, well, I'm with him because he says if he leaves, he's taking Legendary. Girl, that would be a far jump, right? That's a far jump because he walks out the door, disappears for 2-3 weeks, 5-6 days, and then he comes back. He ain't taking his baby with him then. So if you really believe in your head, Jasmine, that you need to be with him because he's going to take the baby, I'm not even going to entertain that one. I really not. Now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to jump on to Olivia, okay? Because I'm going to tell y'all something. If you know something something about somebody, you ain't got to sit there and light 50 cigarettes. You ain't got to go down memory lane in your brain. These are things that you know, right? Because Olivia sat there saying, don't make me drop those recordings, Jasmine. What? So the fact that Olivia has gotten out here and recorded this girl, but if my memory serves me correct, she said I didn't record her, then she did record her, now she didn't, and it's just so much. It's so much, right? But if you, because now this is what Olivia did. She got on this screen, right? And she tried to convince us that she loved Jasmine, that she thought Jasmine was her sister. You ain't recording nobody that you think is your sister. Look, take it from personal experiences. If you recording somebody, it's because you know that they shysty and you know that they shady and you may need it in the long run. So that makes you look a little bit sick and twisted. Because see, you got out here acting like you was so concerned for this girl. But the whole time you knew you was recording her business. That's snake material. Okay, that's number one. Number two, hold on now. Let me read this heifer, right? Because number two, see, when you got on live, Olivia, you said, well, the things that Jasmine know about me, if she gets out here and tells my stuff, see, we gonna go off screen. I'm gonna have to go see her. Do y'all remember Olivia saying that? I'm gonna have to go see her because, see, she can't talk about my kids. So what? Does she know that that's not your baby? Does she know that the real reason why you have lost your children and can't get them back and you bouncing state to state? Now, let me tell you something. If I was Jasmine, I wouldn't be scared of this old woof, woof, pap, pap, bald-headed scallywag, ain't got no hair in the back. She cut it off, but it still look whack type of bitch. You get me? Because let me tell you something. Olivia ain't gonna bust a grape in Welch's backyard. You didn't do shit when somebody was in your face. They was in your face telling you what they was gonna do to you. You said they was mollywopping you, pushing you all up in your face. So, girl, you ain't gonna do nothing to Jasmine. You just want to talk. You want to act like you got something over this girl. Tomorrow, you better get in this chat and tell me you tap out. If I was Jasmine, I would have said, bitch, get over here so I can tap on your ass. Ooh, y'all got me cussing. Because let me tell you something about you, Olivia. You like to play this thing, but you really like to talk about black women and talk down on them like they crazy. And then you want to one day act black and you want to one day act white, and then you want to be Mexican and everything else. I'm not trying to get into race, but I see right through Olivia. She thinks she's better than other people, right? And I'm going to tell you this, honey. Ain't no way that you should be so worried about Jasmine when you can't tuck your kids in at night. You shouldn't be worried about Jasmine when you have to only communicate to your children via phone, a court-appointed app. You shouldn't be worried about Jasmine so much when you have to move every freaking 5-6 months, because you was out here cracking on Chrissy about moving, but honey, you've been living in more hot pads than a little bit. Y'all, don't get me started on Olivia. She got a lot of skeletons and she's over there trying to tell this girl to tap out. Jasmine, you should come and blast her business. Because see, Olivia, you're an ass kisser. Now, how do you feel about that? You are. The same reactors that you were out here talking about, oh, they got to talk about me to be relevant. They only can talk about me to have views. Oh, I'm this. Reactors are dumb. Reactors are this. Reactors are that. Now you out here posting about them and trying to kiss they behind. Girl, you better try and find you another ally somewhere, because, baby, it wouldn't happen here. And let's clear up something. Olivia, stop saying that I dropped, she dropped my nudes and things. No, honey, you was gobbling up some nuts and you was fully dressed. So let's clear all that up, all right? Anywho, Olivia, girl, you really need to quit. You really need to quit while you ahead before somebody start doing something to you like you doing to Jasmine. You knew Jasmine was the weaker target, and you knew that Jasmine was going to eventually fold like a lawn chair. That's why you set the girl up the way you did. Now, I know, see, I'm bipartisan here because I don't care for either one of them. I think they both disgusting, right? But Olivia set this girl up. Olivia knew eventually Jasmine would do something that she would deem enough to make her mad enough to go out and snap on Jasmine. So that's what she did. That's why she recorded her. That's why she sat there listening to Jasmine's sad sob stories. That's why she made sure she only said certain things to Jasmine, okay? I'm pretty sure she told Jasmine some things in the beginning, but towards the end, she knew it was going to be a money ploy and it was going to be a gimmick. So she threw Jasmine to the side, right? Then she's out here, don't want me to tell this, you don't want me to tell that. Girl, if you was going to tell it, then tell it. If you was going to drop it, drop it. See, that's my thing. Everybody saying, I'm not bothered. I'm not this. For you to drag it on, you're bothered by Jasmine. You're bothered. If you are over there saying that you doing everything because you felt bad for this woman, because you know she's on the edge, she's being abused, she's doing all of this, then guess what? You would have sat over there yesterday and said absolutely nothing. in the nighttime, right? You would have said, okay, I won. She done broke. She on here crying. She done got on here disheveled. Her clothes are hanging off of her. Her hair is looking a hot mess. Her face is all swollen. I've won. She's crying. She's upset. She's buckling. She's already tapped out. But no, you wanted to sit up here and do more damage because that's what you get your kicks off of. See, you say that reactors kick people and talk about people because supposedly it makes us feel better. No, we talk about y'all because y'all dumb and y'all get on here and try and portray all these lies. And then boom, something like this happens and the truth starts coming out. The things that we've already predicted. But Olivia, honey, don't throw stones while you living in a glass house. Because like I said, if Gerard was to get out here and bust your business out or somebody get a hold of yours, you sure wouldn't like it now, would you? Really, they both need to be on here crying because they both are sad as hell. They both value friendship and everything else and relationships, all kinds of weird. And then Olivia wants to sit over there and start praising old Zolo and then want to praise Brandon. Oh, well, these men was buying me this, and this. Girl, what the hell? Come on now. I mean, make your mind up. 1 minute you want to bash the reactors. 1 minute you want to bash Jolo. 1 minute you want to bash Brandon. 1 minute you want to bash Gerard. Then all of a sudden, Hell Queen Elizabeth of nothing, the queen of nothing, Olivia, and then you think that you're doing something. Girl, boo and bye. I'm going to tell you something, Jasmine. You better get out here and drop her business so fast and make her head spin. You better figure out something. Don't call into and stop calling into people panels, girl. Do it yourself. Get your own coin off of your stuff. Show Olivia who you is. Because, girl, you always taking the L, Jasmine. You are always taking the L. And I'm not, let me tell you something. I think they both deserve everything that they're getting. I'm sorry. I have to say it. Both of them deserve everything that they're getting. But see, Olivia is starting to feel like she's doing something because she's getting a little bit of attention. She dropped absolutely nothing. Everything we once knew, right? Y'all, when I tell y'all this is getting messier and messier, but I'm going to react on Olivia later because, see, we're going to read her for filth, right? We're going to read her for filth. We're going to give her what she's looking for, and Jasmine can get some too. I just wanted to do this to let y'all know I am watching this hot heap of dog dung, and they both look stupid. Now, I thank y'all for being here. I thank y'all for listening to what I think, and I thank all my storm chasers for being here with me. Even though I have not been able to go live a lot lately, I will do it for you guys tomorrow. And everybody catching the replay, y'all have a wonderful day. Love you guys.